Welcome back to the channel, RC Morty Hobbies. My name is Josh, if anyone is interested in knowing that. I made a video I just posted a video last night. I didn't really care for it. Unfortunately, it didn't come out the way I wanted because everything in the room was dark because it was night. And I kind of felt bad I posted it anyway, so I'm going to kind of try to give you guys a better review of everything that's going on. But yeah, that's the anyway, so that's the chassis. It's a Lesu, L-E-S-U, 8x8, radio controlled, 14th scale dump truck. It's hydraulic. And this is the big old hydraulic piston. Pushes the bucket up. You get your hydraulic motor and pump, fluid reservoir, everything else. This is a full 8x8 truck. It's really cool. All these wheels turn. They even lock. This is the locker for everything. You got, I think it's a 2-speed transmission. I haven't run it yet because it's still, not quite at the point where it can run. Well, I could run it, but I haven't run anything yet. But I think it's a 2-speed transmission. The way it looks like it's set up, it's probably 2-speed. If not, then it'd be 3-speed. And that is a gear reduction motor, and it'll still be just fine. Let's see. These are some of the parts I just decided to clear. See, it's like really nice, shiny. Gives a little bit of extra protection. It's not perfect, unfortunately. I mean, you can only do so much with a rattle can, and the weather's kind of chilly. I did it last night, but tonight's even colder. It's windy and raining, so I did it yesterday, not until today did it. It's a front bumper. It wasn't shiny. So the bucket's all steel, the front bumper's steel. Most of this is steel and aluminum. This is even aluminum. This is like, almost looks like CNC cut aluminum, and they actually have that light. The light electronic brain, I suppose you can say. The electronic brain for the light system's in here. The sound kit is over here. So the parts that are going on with it. So this is the sound kit. This typically is $130 if you buy it by itself. So obviously it came with the truck. You get to install it yourself. It's really cool. Even has a little knob for the volume. 3 different versions of the truck sounds. Pretty cool. Even with that speaker, I can change it to a different speaker, but that's a decent, I mean, that's not bad. That's kind of speaker that's being ran inside my silver Mercedes truck. So. And this truck is technically a Mercedes. And we got all the parts that need to go onto it. I got some things I'm going to add to it, like these guys for the bumper, and some hazard lights, flashers. I got a light up Mercedes emblem that's going to go in the bumper. I'm sorry, in the grill. It goes in the front grill. I mean, yes, I have to modify it to fit because this emblem is a lot larger than this. So basically we'll take up this whole area here, but it's not a big deal. That's what I bought it. I actually bought a new Dremel. It's not really a Dremel, it's a different brand name, but it's a wireless one, so it should work fine for doing what I need to do. You can see 10 speed, 10 channel receiver. There's a light for the front. Pretty cool stuff. I'll show you guys the cab. This is the cab. And unfortunately it kind of looks orange as it's being recorded, but it's actually metallic red and black. And I clear coated it. I put 3 coats of clear on it last night. Gives it a much better feel, nice and smooth, better protection for the paint. So it's not going to wear off as fast, but it looks nicer. This is the bucket. It's all steel. This thing is like a good 10 pounds easily. I think it's pretty heavy. You can see I cleared it. I cleared every square inch of this thing last night. It looks pretty good. Feels really nice, and again, it's to give extra protection. Though I didn't clear the bottom. I didn't clear the bottom because it's not going to get a lot of wear and tear, and it's already blacked. They did a decent job with what they did for the bottom part, and I didn't want to mess with this little guy, which is a releasing. I don't want to put a bunch of paint on this in the spring, and yes, I could have removed it, but it's just one extra thing I didn't want to have to pull off this thing. This is what releases the gate. Actually, it's the gate release, so when it gets to a certain point, you guys can see it here, the little guy's moving up and down, it pops the gate open. But yeah, so I cleared everything except the bottom. So even the inside of the bucket, I cleared it because I just wanted extra protection so it'll last a little longer. I know eventually the dirt and stuff is going to wear all this out, and at some point down the road I'm probably going to re-clear it, repaint it, but I think for now this is great. I like it. It's black, it's clear coated. Should last a while like that. And yes, even the wear inside the bucket after a while, it'll probably look pretty cool just as is. Not to repaint it, but it gives it a really nice new look. Okay. Just the other parts. These go attached to the cab and go in the front. I'm sorry. Attached to the cab and go in the front like that over the wheels. Air cleaners. This is the air cleaner stuff. That's the gate, of course. And the radio came with a 10-channel radio. This radio came with, I mean, most people who get these kind of things, this is what you get. Now it's a 10-channel Fly Sky radio. Pretty cool. I mean, I like how these are spring-loaded, little both sides. And for what I was looking at, this particular one is what controls the hydraulic up, let go, down, let go. So it self-centers. So I just up, let go, back down. So another thing I didn't know about this, it has buttons in the back, which I'm not 100% sure this thing has a horn function, but I'm pretty sure it will, since it has a electronic brain for the lights. I don't see why the sound system doesn't have a horn system. Why wouldn't it, right? If there is a horn system, an extra channel for a horn system, which I think there is, it's going to go on one of these buttons. Make it pretty cool. Okay. Of course, the big box it came in, which is an extra. They never advertised it came in a box like this, so I'm assuming they just gave it to me because I had to wait an extra 2 weeks because they were delayed for some reason. Yeah, I waited a month to get this, so. And they said something happened with the paint, and they had to repaint something, and waited an extra 2 weeks for it. And then it gets shipped. It shipped inside a cardboard box, and this was inside it. So, pretty cool box. It's super heavy duty, very strong. I mean, it's nice if you want to just put everything in here. The truck, a couple radios, some different things, and bring it downstairs and save some time. Good protection if you're traveling with it. Going to a show or something, you put it in that case and take it with you. Pretty nice. Like I said, they never advertised it came with that, so I'm guessing they just gave it to me because I had to wait an extra 2 weeks. Not bad, because I think that box is like $50. I think it's a $100 box. That box retails, I think, for $100, so not bad. Yeah, so this is where we're at. This is where I'm at with it. Pretty cool machine. Everything's very realistic, very scale. Very pleased with it. Definitely, I mean, it's definitely something for the experienced hobbyist because it's money. You know, anything that has a hydraulic attachment to it, it has everything that's metal and aluminum and different steel bits. Everything that's steel and aluminum, metal things are going to cost money. I got this from a place called Toucan Hobby. They sell almost exclusively Lesu products. As you can see, the under here, pretty damn cool, huh? So if anybody's interested, they can go to Toucan Hobbies. I found them on AliExpress. They sell some stuff on eBay, but they don't really sell these. You have to go to the AliExpress ones to find the trucks, like the full things. When I ordered this, it was a better deal because they painted it and assembled it to the most part. The chassis is assembled. And you have to do the cab and some other stuff yourself, which is fine. And it comes with radio. Most of the time they don't add radio to it, or it doesn't come painted. Some of them are just kits and you just build it from scratch, which I wouldn't mind building this from scratch, but this is just the way it came in, and it came with a radio, and I was like, that works for me. Not like I couldn't have just used one of my existing radios for it, but for the price, it was actually cheaper than one that didn't come with a radio, which is interesting, because it's the same kind of piston lift. The other ones that cost a bit more, they actually lift and then push the bucket. It's like a dump, it lifts it to dump the dirt, and another version of it just slides it off and drops the bucket down. Release the bucket, you drive away. I mean, that is actually, this could be upgraded to that if I wanted to ever do that. Which I'm saying, you know, more than likely in the future I will be replacing this little guy with this is actually a big piston, but I will be replacing one of these with the version where it lifts it up, it can dump it, and then you can slide the bucket completely off and leave it there and drive off. It fills with dirt, come back, pick it up, slide it on. It's pretty cool setup. It's a pretty cool setup, and they sell just that kit for the bucket and the piston, stuff like that, to make that happen. So if you already have one of these trucks, you can definitely convert it. yeah, pretty cool stuff. Very nice. If anyone's interested in the price, just ask me in the comment section. I don't really care much to shout the prices out on this stuff. This is definitely my most expensive truck right now. So this truck actually cost me the most at the moment. Because my Grand Hauler cost me quite a bit of money to get that completely built out with the sound kit, lights, and the extras I put on it. So, like I said, if you want to know the price, just comment. Let me comment, I'll tell you. Okay, well, hope you guys enjoyed that. I will be making more update videos and stuff, and stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment. I'll talk to you guys soon.